Hello and welcome to Geeta Gyan Saar, where we explore the profound teachings of the Bhagavad Gita, one shloka at a time. In today's video, we'll dive into the very first verse of the Bhagavad Gita, chapter 1, shloka 1. This shloka sets the stage for the epic dialogue between Lord Krishna and Arjuna on the battlefield of Kurukshetra. Dhritarashtra uvach. Dharmakshetre, Kurukshetre, samveta yuyutsava. Mamkah. Pandavaschayav kim kurvat Sanjaya. Dhritarashtra said, O Sanjaya, assembled in the holy land of Kurukshetra and desiring to fight, what did my sons and the sons of Pandu do? Let's break this shloka down and understand its deeper meaning. The speaker here is King Dhritarashtra, the blind king of Hastinapura. The verse begins with Dhritarashtra asking his charioteer Sanjaya about the events taking place on the battlefield of Kurukshetra. But this is not just any battlefield. It is Dharmakshetra, a field of righteousness. This implies that the battle that is about to unfold is not just a physical war, but a conflict of righteousness versus unrighteousness, good versus evil, and truth versus falsehood. Dhritarashtra's perspective. Dhritarashtra's question, what did my sons and the sons of Pandu do, reveals his deep-seated attachment and partiality. Notice how he refers to the Kauravas as my sons and the Pandavas as the sons of Pandu. This distinction signifies his inherent bias and the fact that, despite being the king, he is more concerned with the welfare of his own children than with justice and righteousness. This question also reveals his anxiety. Being blind, Dhritarashtra is not just physically blind, but also metaphorically blind to the path of righteousness. He knows that the war is going to be destructive, and his heart is filled with uncertainty about the outcome. The significance of Kurukshetra as Dharmakshetra. The term Dharmakshetra is critical. Kurukshetra is described as a place where Dharma, or righteousness, will prevail. This battlefield becomes a symbol of the human mind, where conflicts between good and evil, right and wrong, often take place. In our lives, we often face situations similar to a battlefield. We are constantly making decisions, struggling between what is right and what is easy, between personal gain and the greater good. The Bhagavad Gita teaches us that life itself is a Dharmakshetra, a place where we must uphold righteousness, no matter how challenging the situation. Real-life example, a moral dilemma. Let's consider a modern example to illustrate this concept. Imagine you are a manager in a company, and you discover that one of your best employees has been manipulating sales figures to gain personal bonuses. You are now in a dilemma. On one hand, this employee is valuable to the company, and exposing this fraud could lead to their termination, affecting the company's performance. On the other hand, allowing this behavior to continue is against the principles of honesty and integrity. This scenario is your Kurukshetra, your Dharmakshetra. Just as Dhritarashtra was faced with the moral dilemma of supporting his sons despite knowing their wrongdoings, you are faced with a choice between what is easy and what is right. The Bhagavad Gita encourages us to choose the path of Dharma, righteousness, no matter how difficult it may be. Dhritarashtra's attachment and its consequences. Dhritarashtra's attachment to his sons blinds him to the larger picture, leading to the eventual downfall of the Kauravas. In our lives, attachment can similarly cloud our judgment. Whether it's attachment to material possessions, relationships, or our own ego, this attachment can prevent us from seeing things as they truly are and making decisions based on Dharma. Conclusion. So, what can we learn from this first shloka of the Bhagavad Gita? Awareness. We must become aware of our own biases and attachments, just as Dhritarashtra should have recognized his. Righteousness. Life will present us with countless battles, both big and small. The Bhagavad Gita teaches us to stand firm in our principles and choose the path of righteousness, even when it is difficult. Detachment. Finally, it's important to practice detachment, not in the sense of being indifferent, but in making decisions without being swayed by personal biases and emotions. As we continue this journey through the Bhagavad Gita, remember that each verse is a guide, helping us navigate the battlefield of life with wisdom and integrity. Thank you for watching. If you found this video insightful, please like, share, and subscribe to Geeta Gyan Saar for more such teachings. Let's spread the wisdom of the Gita together. Until next time, keep reflecting on these timeless teachings and strive to bring Dharma into your everyday life. Hare Krishna.